Happy weekend, everybody! Yay!
Wow, thanks, everybody.
We're at House Seats Presents. I am filling in for the fabulous Bryce Krausman, who I undoubtedly feel that he's on some fancy vacation
He is
somewhere.
fabulous. He is.
Well,
Safari.
you know, he owns every restaurant in town, so, you know, and he's newly married, so...
Could we get free food?
I'll hook you up.
Thanks, bro.
That's my payment for coming on and co-hosting a show. I get the turkey panini at DW Bistro, and it's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
You've been there before.
Yeah.
It's
I
so
like
good.
their mimosas.
I'm not shocked. Have you had the Bloody Mary
I have.
with
Several.
the Jamaican jerk bacon in it?
I don't need all that.
Oh
I
no,
have to work my calories.
I want a meal
chef
with a
life.
drink. I want it to be like combined.
Well, it is, but if you just have more drink and less celery.
But
It's
what
a
I'm
choice.
saying is they put meat in it. There's meat in there, so it's like a meal. So okay. Well, anyway, my name is Brandon Nix.
Hi, Brandon Nix.
I'm usually over there where this fabulous lady is. I'm going to be hosting today, subbing in for Bryce, and you'll see a lot more of me coming up soon, fully clothed. Mom, I ironed this shirt this morning. I know you're watching it. It's supposed to look wrinkled, so I have
Nicely
to.
done.
I have to throw a shout out. And as I was driving here this morning, I was like, Mom's going to be like, why didn't you iron your clothes?
Just go outside, sit on the sidewalk, you'll iron.
I did. You saw me like 10 minutes ago. I was
Getting
just
a quick
laying
tan
out.
before?
I cooked some eggs out there. So this is Stephanie Sanchez, you guys. I don't know if you know her. Born and raised in Las Vegas. There's not a lot of us.
No, my birth certificate is born and raised Sunrise Hospital. It says rural Las Vegas. Swear to you.
Okay, I thought you were going to say the year.
1968.
Okay,
I'm
well-
almost 50, baby.
All right. Well, she's proud of it. I knew her age. I wasn't going to throw it out there because
You
know,
were embarrassed?
Because I'm a Southern gentleman.
Oh, that's so nice.
I'd go backstage and be like, bless her heart, she's 49. That's how we roll. FCC, I told you. It doesn't apply here. So she likes to swear and drink. So we've got birthday shots because both of us have birthdays in June.
How old are you, Brandon?
25.
I ain't Southern.
No, I'm 41. I'm 41 just a couple of weeks ago, and I'm. But you know, thanks to Botox and fillers,
You look good.
I know. You pay for what you get.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, before we get into the fabulousness that is Stephanie. Oh, you hear the whistle? Thank you.
I did. That's nice.
Well, it's because she pulled her shirt back, and you saw the bazoon goes like the cartoons, like auga, auga, auga. She's wearing a very special shirt today. I actually have that shirt from.
It says performer on the back from last year or 2 years ago.
It's right there on your right boob. It says 215.
Yeah.
2015.
A couple years ago.
That's the last time I did it. I was telling you, I haven't done it since then because I did so many numbers that year that people were like, I don't think we want to see this guy again.
Oh,
It was accidentally though.
I keep coming back. I don't care.
No, but I literally did I did one number for House Seats because we were promoting Bon Jovi.
No, you were a
correct?
maniac that year.
Or something. Yeah.
You're like naked on the side of the stage, getting dressed, real hurry.
Changing up stuff, putting on makeup because
Yeah.
we were doing the Evanescence number. And so we had our foreheads done and stuff. It was really, really cool. We had Ann Martinez, Lily, RC, Keith Dotson, like Carnell, all those people. Yeah, so it was
It's
fun.
the same crew.
It's the same crew. Same crew.
It's the drinking crew.
We love you guys. We love you guys. See? Scott's on it.
This is an Evanescence, though.
This is not. No, it's Bon Jovi. This is not the first time I've done this on the show either. This is probably like the third or fourth time I've done this. All right, so let's talk week in review. First off, I have to talk about the weather.
Speak on it, boy.
The weather. And it's only June, and we basically just talked about it just a second ago, but this is crazy. And I don't know what we're in store for the rest of the year.
You're talking to the wrong. I love it. If I can walk out the door and be slapped in the face with an oven heat, I love it. But yeah, it's about 100 and bajillion.
Yeah, it just, the weather report just says don't go outside.
Just means you got to take more clothes off.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with not going outside. My dog, however.
Oh no, my dog doesn't go outside.
Oh, I get side eye every time. Like I'll be sitting on the couch and be like, "Hey, Brady, how you doing?" He's like,
"You got a pit bull too, right?" And
well,
Ludo's
pit bull, Great Dane. Yeah, so
I'll hold it. I might go ahead.
Oh no, Brady wants to go outside, but he's albino, so he'll burn.
No, Ludo just lazy. He didn't like the heat. He didn't like nothing.
I like the lazy dogs.
Yeah.
I love you, Brady. I'm not saying I don't like him, but whoo, it's a lot of energy. So anyway, so this past weekend, as hot as it was EDC. And I like to think that Mr. Krausman is still recovering from the weekend.
Is that him right there?
That is Bryce. With fireworks going off in the background. They went Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They had the weekend pass. They went, they did the whole thing. And my only tie-in that I have to EDC was getting stuck in traffic. And when you live up north, you know what I'm talking about. Like you get stuck in that. And all around me were cars with flowers painted on them and like EDC or bust and like, let's do drugs and stuff like that, you know, like crazy stuff. And they all had headbands on and stuff. So I was stuck in the middle of traffic and I had this horn and it was a beetle, of course, you know, like a love bug, like Herbie.
Yeah.
And they were like honking at me and it was a car full of cars. And I was over it, right? It was hot. I had just gotten out of rehearsal, but I had a tank top on and I was like, okay, I'll play along.
Was it pink or yellow?
It was pink. Stop calling me out on air.
Okay, go ahead.
And so I looked over because we were just stuck there. And I was like, okay, all right, I'll give them what they want. So I pulled my nipple out. And they were all like, yeah, yeah. And so the next exit I could find we're going to get to that in just a second. The next exit I could find off the freeway, I found it because I was like, I can't be a part of this. The show last week, Bryce had like fun makeup on and people were dressed as bears and things. Me?
Who is that?
No, the guest last week.
Oh.
Matthew Salcido.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Matthew.
What's the film? Under the Electric Sky, which was about EDC. There they go, Allie and Matt. They were the stars of it. And went backwards in time and told us about how they put together this biography and stuff. But Matt decided to do a pantsless handstand, and he tried a few times, and gravity was working against him. So Andy was a true sport and stood up. Yo, yeah. It's a Bob Marley shirt. Who do you think it is?
All right.
So we got that screen cap from last week. But look, Eiler's like, with a drink in his hand, I believe. Yep, drink in his hand. He's like, glad it's you and not me. So we had to put up.
That's beautiful.
Thank you, Matthew.
That's freedom.
And thank you, Andy.
Well, clearly he got paid.
No, but I texted him after the show because I was watching from home. I was like, okay, the pantsless handstand was amazing. He goes, if that was only the weirdest thing that Matthew and I have done together, like, then it would be funnier, and so I need to personally dive into that and see.
That's not even the weirdest thing that you two have done together.
Well, here's like full.
Oh, he was really going solo.
Well, like I said, he was like.
Oh, you volunteered awful quick there, Andy.
I'll help you. Look at that. Just. It wasn't so hot last week, so there wasn't like fumes that might have come out of there. But
my, well,
I'm sure he was clean.
Nice. You kids are nice.
I'm sure he was clean.
So it's hot.
Yes, it's very hot. Which was I don't know how the EDC kids survive like out there, and
well, they loaded. You know.
It's all about love, man. It's all about love.
Love is love.
But us locals but I did watch it though, and they have this great insight to what is going on and what it's about and what it personally represents to them, and like taking everybody in and taking everybody
I'm listening.
in.
I'm over here. What are you looking at?
Oh, yeah. I was looking at you. What do you mean? And loving everybody just for who they are and acceptance. It was nice. It was nice. But I had a birthday a couple of weeks ago, and I went to Lake Mead.
You got to watch what you put on your Facebook, boy.
I'm so beautiful. Well, look, my hair is, my scalp is still burnt. But you know when you go out to Lake Mead on the houseboats and this and that, and you go either left or you go right, but most people go left because that's where like the party coves are and like the narrows and stuff. This is my first time, and I've been out here for 15 years, that we went to the right. I've never seen the Hoover Dam from the water.
Well, clearly it took you a while to get there.
15
you
years.
Your face, but
okay. Well, look, we had this little yacht boaty kind of thing that only had like the little canopy over it.
Canopy is something you eat.
Canopy. Oh, canopy.
Yeah. But go ahead.
Okay, I'll go ahead.
Little tiny snack over your head. You thought maybe that would keep the sun off?
It was served on a tray, and so I was trying to like duck between the reflection.
And a canopy.
So every time the sun would shift, I would try to get into it because my birthday was the next day, and it was at a pool party, which I just didn't plan out the weekend the way that I wanted to.
Hindsight,
but you
saw the dam.
But I saw the dam for the first time, and also that reminds me, what did you do this past week?
For my birthday, I actually, for the first time, got out of town for EDC.
Oh, good for you.
I did. I escaped work on a Friday morning and took off to San Diego and met up with some friends and had a blast.
Oh, did they do something a little bit like this? Woo! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stephanie. Oh. All right. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, so you didn't pay the extra 5 cents at Albertsons to get my name on it?
No, I absolutely did not. And this is this is recycled from my birthday party, so enjoy. And we're like Andy said, he was like, we have plates back there. He was like, just eat out of it like the Golden Girls with cheesecake.
That's right. I'm Blanche. Who are you?
Also Blanche.
Yes, yeah, I'm Blanche. Okay, so here, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, I thought you were going to feed it to me.
I was. Then I didn't trust myself or you.
You got the balloons.
Yes, I do.
We're classy.
Mm-hmm.
That's good, though.
It's very nice.
Thank you, Albertsons.
Face full of cream. Right there.
I would have said that I made it, but you would have known that was a lie.
Oh, it's dark inside.
The only thing I can make is confetti cake. But it's good.
Yeah, well, it's nice. Thank you.
It's good. So let's get to the fabulous Miss Stephanie Sanchez.
Yes, who's that? That was actually this weekend, oddly enough. That was a picture that was taken in San Diego.
Oh, she's vacationing there. She's like, I'm all relaxed.
I'm just hanging out.
Happy birthday to me.
In another casino, because that's where I love to be.
Well, I mean...
Born and raised. That's what I do.
What
ain't
else?
Neon. I ain't a party.
Well, I go home to Memphis, and, they've got, like, Tunica now, and people are like, because you can gamble on the river in Mississippi, and so people are like, let's go to Tunica. No, I'm good. I don't need to go to another casino. They're like, but we can see...
People love it.
Dolly Parton or whatever.
Place.
I'm like, I can see her in Vegas too.
Although, you know what I found out?
What?
In San Diego, you cannot comp drinks. You can't comp alcohol. I know what I'm doing there. And they have a last call. I thought that was something that was like in Westerns. I didn't think last calls were real.
Okay.
I swear I did not know that you stop drinking in a casino. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought this was like international waters.
When I moved from LA to Vegas, I went back to visit, like maybe say 2 years after I had lived here, and I moved back, and we went out to the bars, and it was like 11:30 or 12, thinking, oh yeah, two Vegas
just getting
kids
started.
And then it was like an hour later, they're like, last call. Oh, well, where can we go now? Nowhere.
White Castle. That's it. That's all
you
got
don't have
over
White
there.
Castle in LA.
Did you too? I vaguely remember one. Or was that Detroit? Both times there was a casino involved.
Was it LA or Detroit?
No, it was Detroit. It was Detroit. It was. We opened MGM there, and there's that. That's right. And the only
I can
club that
see
was
how you
open
would get
was
those
a gay
two
club.
confused. Well,
so we had to go to White Castle after the gay club.
Not that you're opposed to that.
Everybody takes the top off there.
I used to not. I have the hardest time dragging my mom. I don't go out much, but when my mom visits, no, but she wants to dance with all the gay boys all night because she's married now. Sorry.
To a man?
Yeah. Sorry, Richard. He's probably not watching, but mom loves to go out there and she wants to dance all night long. And here I am sitting in the corner like, I got things to do.
That's why you're not getting any.
Well, that wasn't supposed to be on air. That was a personal conversation between the two
like
of us.
A smoker.
See, I told you we would get on the show together and we would have so much to talk about that we would run out of time. We have to hit.
Are we leaving your sex life?
No, I want to talk about. Yes, we are, because that's
okay.
Yeah. We want to talk about you. You are a Vegas local.
Yes,
born
I
and
am.
raised here, and you started performing at MGM.
No, I opened MGM, but I started performing at Bob's Tupac's Vegas World.
Tupac's Vegas World?
Yeah. Bob's Tupac, not Tupac.
Oh.
Bob's. It used to be.
I was like, was he out back then?
The Stratosphere. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It used to have like a little spaceman on the side of it. It had a horribly tacky paint theme on the back, like you're in space, and then he was. Yeah. Anyway, that was Bob's Tupac's Vegas World. It was called Hallelujah Las Vegas. Betty Francisco was the choreographer, and it was 99 cents to get into the show. And they would give you no comps, but they would give you a penny back. So that was a little embarrassing for my mom. Come see me in the show, and then she got a little penny back. She put it in a penny slot. Anyway.
Well, because you could put put coins in it.
Yeah.
Back then.
Yeah, so we did. I was
and
a dancer.
You'd have those dirty fingers from like reaching into the bucket, and
I had ice blue eyeshadow. It was awesome.
And then you moved to MGM, the theme park.
No.
Oh my God.
No, I've done. Let's see, Legends in Concert and Country Tonight, and I opened Enter the Night. That was a long time ago. You know, Ryan Kelsey and Laura Kelsey. They used to run around backstage because their dad is who I danced with.
Yes.
Chet.
Yes.
So we used to do Golden Rainbows way back in the day together.
Ryan will be on here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. So I, when I was in Fantasy, the girls was like, "Oh, you got to see, he's so cute," and I'm like, "Oh, who's he? Yeah, he's kind of cute." Oh my God, it's Ryan.
And now
you feel kind of dirty because he was the same age as my son. So that was a little weird, but I started doing Golden Rainbow with his dad, Chet Kelsey, and I think the last time Chet did Golden Rainbow was about maybe 5 years ago. Was it the Smith Center? I think that was the last time I saw him.
Yes, that's when we got in trouble for drinking in the bathroom.
No, we were rehearsing in the bathroom. That was a terrible place. It was a wonderful theater. Terrible place to have Golden Rainbow. You have a bunch of dancers, and then they can't put their feet up anywhere. There's no place to eat, and you can't have alcohol. It's not a good mix.
Yes.
But it was a beautiful facility. Anyway, so way back then is when I started doing Golden Rainbow.
Okay. All right. And that's this weekend.
Yes, it is, on Sunday. It used to be 2 days. Now we've moved it just to 1 day.
Yes. I was telling you earlier, like I said, I gave it a break this year, and I'm going to come support because I think that I was...
supposed to be in our number? Yeah, I know. Okay.
Possibly.
Well, I asked you and you said no. There was never a promise.
I couldn't work it out. But I will be there to support, which is just as important. And over the years, people have seen my face, so I like to sit and watch you guys now. Yeah,
because we actually, unless we're there the day before and watch the whole run through, we don't get to see it.
You don't get to see any of it. And I think the first time I saw it was with you, Andy, last year.
Really?
Yeah, it was like the first time that I hadn't performed, and we sat out and we watched the whole entire show, and so I got to see everybody's number, and it changed my perspective because what we're doing, it's great. Because we're, giving you're giving of your time to support this cause, which is a wonderful cause. But yeah, you miss out on that part. You're stuck backstage, which is usually like catered by like Raising Cane's or something fabulous like that, which is amazing. Thank you, Justin. He's a friend of mine. Justin and Renato Micatrato.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They provide all the food and the catering, but. So tell us more about it. Who's performing this year? What can we see?
The theme
Who's
this
hosting?
year is Reimagine. Edie Oh,
Edie's-
and I forgot the other gentleman. He's very talented.
Is it Sean McAllister?
Sean McAllister,
Yeah.
yes. And Edie, who is the mistress of ceremonies for Zumanity
Yes.
over at New York. So she's coming back again this year, and there's just nobody better. She keeps
Edie's
the show.
great.
Oh, phenomenal.
My first time doing the show, we were talking earlier, I opened the show with Edie and we did that
Yeah.
Glee number, which we won't talk about.
It has evolved quite a bit.
Uh-huh.
When we began in the 80s, it was a little more somber because we would do it and then inevitably every year somebody would be not performing, but they'd be in the audience and, they'd be wrapped in a blanket and they'd have their partner or whoever still was with them because it was a much more volatile situation.
Absolutely.
And it was it was bittersweet because you knew they would not be there again that year. And that was really the term. Once that year came up and you were at that point, we weren't going to ever see them again. And so that became sad. And it was done each individual show and there were more shows in town. So each show would put together their own number and it had to be from a Broadway show. And as it's evolved, and I'm glad it does because everything in Vegas does, so has the cause because now it's not the death sentence it is. And it's now you're not saying goodbye to your friends and you're looking forward to what you can see the money doing. And you actually have seen over the years that we've made a difference.
Absolutely.
And that's what keeps me coming back in my 50 whatever years.
Absolutely. And you just said, things come and go in Vegas, but this has been going on for 31 years. It's one of the constant, most steady things that's happened in this city, in this community for over 3 decades now.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's a testament to what they're doing and to the cause they just raise so much money. And it has switched. My generation, we came, I guess, like on the tail end of, the generation where it was affecting people more. And, and now we are able to not celebrate it, but we're coming at it like you said, it's the show has changed from being somber to now it's a celebration and we're doing good things for the community, which is also great because this money is going for such a wonderful
It's also
cause.
building community as well because, as I said before, it used to be the shows. So we would stay in our own little cell, get it done, and then show up that day. Now we don't have the shows that we used to. So everybody's really breaking out and taking the time to go and rehearse.
Yes.
And really getting together and having a little more creativity. Yep. It's not such a narrow space that you can go. And I believe there's more shows. I'm very, very happy to say that they did go Jesus Christ Superstar this year. And although I did not participate, my daughter did.
Your daughter did.
My daughter Shelby did.
Pictures of Shelby.
Yes.
And
it's my daughter with my guitar,
which we thought was Stephanie earlier.
Oh, that's my angel.
She was one of the dancers in the show, and you actually said to me, "You're like, my baby's in the show," and we were so like everybody.
There she is. There's my girl.
The singers would rehearse, and then this group would rehearse, and this and that, and then we came together and put together this wonderful, wonderful show. You saw it; it was great. I was crying like the whole way through. It was just
you were phenomenal.
It was
by the way.
Thank you. It was so touching and so great, and we raised a lot of money. But yeah, it was. Hey,
it was good. I
the
had a lot of people
generations are coming
up,
around,
and they're like, "Where's your daughter? Where's your daughter?" Because you guys hadn't been together, and then they'd run a dance number, and they're like, "Oh, we know which one your daughter is."
Yeah, she was dancing in the Simon number, correct?
That's my girl. Yeah, we dance the same.
Yeah,
lots of hips.
Lots of hips.
Thanks,
lots of hips. Well, we also want to say Walgreens throughout the Valley is if you shop at Walgreens, you for the rest of the month because it's Pride Month. You are able to make donations to AFAN. When you check out, you can choose to, when you go and you pay your total, and their cause is AFAN, which I think is wonderful. It's Walgreens. It's great. So you can donate there as well. I'm sure they wouldn't mind taking a 20 or a 40 or however much, but it's all going to go to AFAN, as well as tickets for, we still have tickets left for the show at houseseatspresents.com. So go to the website, check it out. We've got a limited number of tickets available. Hopefully it sells out.
Sunday at 1 o'clock.
Sunday at 1 o'clock, this Sunday, the 25th. I would love it if we sold out. Like, that would be great. But houseseatspresents.com still has tickets available. And also, we have a 50% off discount for you guys that want to be House Seats members through July 7th. Now you have to log in and create your member login, okay? And when it asks for the details, Andy describe to them what they need to do.
So once you create your account, you will get to a step that it prompts for a promo code. You will enter summer sale in all caps and hit update pricing, and you will automatically get 50% off of any purchase of any membership level. And then you will continue in and enter your payment information, and you can begin reserving shows immediately.
So see, we just did a birthday shot in between while he was talking, and I thought she was going to gag on me.
I thought it was vodka. What is that?
It is vodka.
Oh, it is?
It's New Amsterdam.
Oh, wow.
It's just warm.
Happy Amsterdam.
Just hot vodka.
She's got a good feeling in her belly right now.
Okay.
So we've got a couple of minutes. Is there anything else important that you want to talk about?
Oh, well, I'm sad that you're not going to be there on Sunday because I do so enjoy performing with you, as we've done many, many times.
Okay. We've done several things together. We did Smoky Joe's together, which we were basically a little intoxicated the whole time.
That was Grand Marnier and Jack, though. That was not vodka.
Yeah. Yes.
We know our shows by the vodka.
And then we did hair together, and I want you to really quickly, because we're going to be wrapping up soon. I want you to explain. Smoky Joe's had definite choreography, and we had definite staging, and you and I'm
sure we
fortunately
hit most
were
of it.
Staged together
Yes.
most of the time, and we had these tables with long drapes, and so we would hide our shots.
Under the table.
We were allowed to, so it wasn't like we were doing anything like shady. We were allowed to. But hair was very free.
As is the show.
I feel that you and I might have been doing two different shows.
Well, I'd have to see the video to see what show I was doing.
I don't think she knows what show she was doing, because what was your phrase that we use every time our group gets together? You say what?
Well, see, this is what happens. Andy says, Stephanie, can you?
Quickly.
And I say yes. And I say, okay. And then I forget that I say yes. And then it's time to go do the show. So Andy says, whatever you do, just follow Keith. I said, okay. So I showed up on show day. I'm like, where's Keith? Where's Keith? And they're like, Stephanie, where are you? I'm like, where's Keith? So I'd be grabbing his hand all the way. And if I get stuck on stage, people will start yelling, where's Keith? Because I was in the wrong place.
So if anyone has ever seen the video of our production of Hair, which we won at BroadwayWorld.com, we won Best Show of the Year.
Yes, we did.
We were up against like some serious competition, and we did it for one weekend. Anyway, we got to wrap up soon here, but anytime anybody can watch the video, and I think you can go on YouTube and see like highlights clips, and there's Stephanie and Keith walking around in the background pretending that they were high because they didn't know exactly where to go. And so every time our group gets together, is it organic? Yes, what she says. Every time our group gets together, the first thing we all say is, where's Keith? But with an F.
Because I didn't know where I was supposed to be.
It's in her phone as Keith with an F.
So when Andy hires me, he's got to hire Keith.
He has to hire Keith.
Otherwise, I don't know where to go.
Yes. So,
but today it's you.
But that was Ragtag. That was before we merged with House Seats.
And what, grew up? Right.
Well,
yeah, so much more professional now.
Eat a piece of cake and shut up. Eat your balloon.
Happy birthday.
Cheers. Oh, okay. Happy birthday. Oh my God.
I've been married a couple times.
I'm so proud of myself. My first time hosting the show, and do I have blue lips? I do.
No, your lips aren't blue.
I'm a class act. Anyway, thank you for coming on today.
Thanks for having me.
I knew we would. I had to make a list because I was like, we're not going to get to half of the points that we're supposed to talk about.
Can we do a post show?
We can always do a post show.
It's been a while.
Stop bringing that up. Just
was it a Christmas present?
Just stop. Just personal information.
Goodbye.
All right. Bye, you guys. Thank you for joining us. Stephanie Sanchez, Golden Rainbow, this Sunday at 1 o'clock, Tropicana.